Hey, welcome back to the project. Here's what we got going on today. We're going to just want to throw something at you. This is the Journal of Sports Orthopedic Physical Therapy. It's a pretty damn good rag for physical therapy research. And in here today there was a study about looking at the effectiveness of myofascial trigger manual therapy combined with stretching. Amazing. It's almost like you have to take a look at the joint, you have to take a look at the soft tissue sliding surfaces, and you have to take a look at muscle length. And that's why we look at these things as a system. Of course, where the RCT randomly controlled style stay, the study said, of course, it works better when you kind of deal with those things together as a system. So here's what we got going on. It's Wednesday night, which is basically my Friday. You know, we're going to watch a little TV, and I'm going to spend a few minutes ungluing my business. So here's what the homework is today. I want you to spend 4 or 5 minutes ungluing the relationship of hamstrings to the hip here, and I'm back and forth, and I'm just going to sandwich and seesaw back and forth. And the idea is to try to trap and pressure roll that tissue. And you're just glued down and massively stuck together, and I'm just going to kind of keep working my way down. Once I feel like I can get my full weight on that leg and relax and sink into it without vomiting in a whole section, then I know I'm clear, and I'll go down one little chunk and work up to the next section. Down, and just pressure sandwich across. Of course, that's just one model. I could also find a sticky spot and try to pull the tissue past. That's sort of an active, poor person's active tack and stretch we call, or active release technique. So either way, I'm just going to really focus on ungluing this lateral part of my leg here. The second piece tonight, once you've done on both legs, is to do some informed freestyling. What we're going to do is I'm going to load up, don't lick my face right now, just kidding. I'm going to load up the leg, and then I'm going to tension the hamstring. Now this is what we call this load and tensioning model. And what's going to happen is I'm loading the hip first and then applying. But because I'm not just this linear sagittal animal, I'm going to go ahead and come over to the side and then go for some hunting out here. So load and then come in from the side a little bit. And then you'll see that if you change that direction of that hip, only you know where you're really tight. And this is the key piece for this. You know, instead of paying someone to kind of unglue you, you're the best arbiter of figuring out where you're tight, where your dysfunction is, where you're stuck down, and you can assess those things quickly and then hammer there. So let's do some contract, relax, hold, relax in those areas. Try to get a minute or two on either leg in addition to that rolling. And just take one little section. And then your test retest will be, how does it feel? If you're in a good squatting position, belly tight, reaching out, and how can I load those lateral pieces? And you're going to be like, it's different. If I can hold the bottom position, even in that second, ungluing myself, delaminating my legs, it's a much better position. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the Mobility Pro Fun Tour.